Hello, beautiful souls. It's me again. Um, I just felt going on from the video about cutting the energetic cords going into 2025. So we sort of start the year by leaving behind what we don't want to take with us. I just thought maybe it's a good idea to pull a card for New Year for all of us. So, because we were working with Archangel Michael on the cutting cords visualization, I'm going to go with him, stick with him because he's still here around us. I'm going to stick, and I'm wearing blue as well, which is Archangel Michael's colour, although obviously his blue's a bit more vibrant than the blue I'm wearing today. I'm going to pull us a card from this deck. It's Radley Valentine's Archangel Michael Sword of Light uh, Oracle deck. So basically, I love Radley Valentine's decks. I love his work. He's very much tuned into the angels. I've worked with him. I'm a certified card reader, angel card reader with Radley Valentine. And this deck is so beautiful. It's one of the, when I go out to do readings, it's one of the three decks I take for my clients to choose from because I absolutely love this deck. It's so uplifting. So whenever I do a reading, at the start of the reading, I like to first of all clear all the energy from the cards. So I'm going to do this now while we're online. I clear the energy from the cards, and the way I like to do it, I like to sort of tap the cards to knock out any stagnant energy, then shuffle. Oops. Well, that sort of threw a curveball at what I was going to do today, because what I was going to say was that when I shuffle, after I've done that, I put the cards on my heart to pick up my energy and ask what I want for, which is basically what we need to know going into the new year. But as I was shuffling, one card just whizzed out across the table, and I just feel that this is the card we all need to see. Because even though I hadn't formally asked the angels or asked Archangel Michael what we needed to know going into the new year, obviously that thought's there in my head, and he's made it easier for me. So he decided to shoot a card across the table. So I'm not going any farther with this. I'm going to use the card that came out. And the card we've got says, all is in perfect timing. So I'm going to turn that round, hold up for you to see. All is in perfect timing. And the message on the card says, this is it. It's time to take action now. I'll be here to help you every step of the way. So you might be thinking, a bit general, isn't it? But maybe that's what we all need to know now as we sort of move into a new year. And we're thinking, I hope this happens, I hope that happens. Whatever you might have in your mind, you might even just be saying, I hope this is a better year than last year, which I get from a lot of people talking to them, seeing things online. Lots of people haven't had a particularly brilliant year this past year. And so, yeah, they want something better going forward. And I think this is an absolutely perfect reminder that whatever we want for ourselves, for others, it has to be the right time for it to be absolutely perfect. And if I look at the message, as I said, we just looked at the message, but it's not just the message on the card, it's what you see in the card itself. And what's jumping out to me with this card is, I'll hold that up again and you can see, yeah, it might not be perfect because I'm not a video expert, as you can obviously gather, but I just do what's in my heart. And I felt after I'd done the earlier video, that I needed to do this as well for you. So forgive me if it's not absolutely perfect what you're seeing. But the important thing that I'm seeing on this card is the wide open doors with the light there. And if you look in the front there, in the front, you got those gold coins. So gold is the colour of abundant. Gold, yellow. They're more of a yellow colour, actually, the coins in the card, looking at it here. Yellow is the colour of happiness, joy. When I see coins on a card, that tells me abundance, but it's not just abundance in the way of money and stuff. It's life abundance. It's things improving, things getting better for you, things coming to fruition, if you like. So I feel like the message that we've all got from this card pull, this special card pull for New Year, is there's light in front of us. We can move into it. And as we move into that light, we should move into it with hope, not thinking, oh, 2024 was shite. Is this going to be any better? No, don't think like that. Know that you are moving forward, that everything's there for you. It's a brand new year. But it's not only a brand new year, every day is a brand new start. And every day you can start again. You can say, what happened yesterday, the day before, a few months ago, all that has happened. I can't change it. But what I can do is move on from that. What I can know is that every day is a new start and a new chance to make a new story. Tell my story in a different way. And the other thing we need to remember is, as I said, it said all is in perfect timing. So what we're talking about here is divine timing. And that means that the best things can't happen until everything's right for it to happen. Maybe there's still things that need to play out in a situation before we can move on. maybe we have another lesson to learn before we can appreciate what's coming in for us. But what I want to say to you is, whatever you need in your life, it will come when the timing's right. And this is why I'm not a big one for New Year, because it's an arbitrary timeline, and it's a timeline that we as humans have imposed. So it doesn't matter really whether what you want for yourself, it doesn't matter whether that starts happening tomorrow or next week, next month, 2 or 3 months down the line even. What matters is that you get what your soul needs. And that can only come when everything's in place. Right? When everything's in place for what you need, not necessarily what you want, but for what you need in your life. When it's all in place, it will happen. But you have to believe that it will happen when the time is right for you to get the most from whatever it is you want. So what I want to say to you, I'll just show you the card again for another reminder. All is in perfect timing. While you wait for your perfect timing, I want you to visualize what you want for yourself, right? Whatever it is, see it in your head, right? See that, play it like a movie in your head in as much detail as you want. I mean, you're not up for any Oscars, so it's just for you. Play it through your head in as much detail as you want. And then don't sort of fret about it. Don't think, well, is it going to happen today? Is it going to be tomorrow? Is it going to be next week? Is it ever going to happen? See what you want. See the life that you want. And you will get it when the time is right. Okay? Hold on to that thought. Hold on to that card. Right? And yeah, what do you want for yourself? Because when you visualize that, what you do is you sort of line up your brain. It's not all about the woo-woo stuff. When we see what we want for ourselves, it makes us feel good. And also, it activates a part of your brain that gives you the feel-good hormones. Okay? So, remember that, please. Time is something that we as humans sort of put into place, but it's artificial, really. In spirit, there's no time. In spirit, it all happens when it's meant to. So whatever it is you wish for yourself for this coming year, remember, all is in perfect timing. Love and blessings, and I'll see you next year.